Well, good morning and happy Sunday. Looking forward to being with you in just a little bit and sharing the message with you. I just wanted to come on here. I know the service will start in about an hour and 15 minutes, but just wanted to come on here and encourage you in the time leading up to the service. Take some time yourself or with your family, and whether I don't know what music streaming service that you have, but if you have Spotify, Apple Music, or even just go on YouTube and find some worship songs that inspire you, that most of all tune your heart to worship the Lord. And I encourage you to play some of the songs, sing along with them. And I know we at our church right now are lacking for sure in musicians and the ability to have live music, and so that's one thing we're missing with these live streams for sure. But don't miss out on that opportunity for worship, and I hope you listen to songs like that throughout the week that speak to your heart about the Lord, that draw you closer to the Lord. But I encourage you at some point, maybe you're still getting ready for the day, but let me encourage you also on a couple other things before the service starts. And I sent this out on as a Facebook post yesterday, last night. But I encourage you to get ready for church. You don't necessarily need to get ready like you normally would, but I think our mindset will be better if we show up to our couch somewhat more prepared to watch the service than in just our pajamas and roll out of bed and turn on the service. I really don't want it to be something where we just watch. I know it's hard to do that, but I would encourage you to get ready for the day. Put aside all distractions. Put your phone away. Put the different things away that are going to distract you. Try to, as best you can, treat it as if we are going to church. I know if we were going to church, you probably wouldn't. Go for a drink of water and be texting or playing games and different things. And I'm not saying if you do that, you're wrong. I'm just trying to encourage you to focus on the message and what God's Word has for you. I then encourage you as well, as soon as the service starts, you can very easily share it. You can invite someone to watch it with you. Text BayviewBaptist.org to someone to join in and watch there as well. And then don't be afraid to comment and be involved in the service and having a conversation. That's one way that definitely we can make it a little bit different than our normal service. We wouldn't. It would be a little odd for sure if we just had a bunch of conversations going on in the middle of the auditorium. But here, I would encourage you. Hey, comment and say, hey, I agreed with that, or hey, that was encouraging, and go back and forth, and even give some input. I'm not saying go through and critique and correct the whole message, but go on and agree with something and share how it encouraged you and how it helped you and that you needed that or whatever the case may be. And then I would encourage you afterwards to invite someone out for next week. Next week is Easter, and I know it's disappointing for sure that we're not going to be able to, again, unless something changes very quickly, gather together on Easter Sunday. But I'd encourage you to invite someone out to join us online. I'm going to have an ad going this week inviting people in our community to join us. It's going to be a little more of a production as far as the service goes, with some videos and media that I think will be very encouraging, very inspiring. And then preach from God's Word a message of hope. The message of the resurrection is the most hopeful message that there is. It's the most powerful message that there is. And so invite someone to join you. Invite someone to watch along with you. Send the links out. I'm going to put some things on Facebook this week that you can share, and perhaps even some challenges to get us all as a church involved and inviting people. It's an unusual time for sure, but trying to make the most of it and help people that are looking for hope, looking for answers. And so hope to see you online in just about an hour and 10 minutes for our morning service. And then just like last week, if you'd like to find some evening worship, there's several churches that are still doing that in the evening. and you can hop on there and have some more encouragement and good preaching and worship. Some of these churches with some of the more capability to be able to have some live worship recorded and all of that. And so I encourage you to. Before that, though, those of you that are part of our church, I would encourage you to log on, watch our service from beginning to end, and then you can spend the rest of the day, as many have been doing on Sundays this time, just hopping around from church to church and getting encouraged. But for those of you who are part of our church, I would encourage you, just as you would on a normal Sunday, come, have a seat, enjoy the fellowship as best we can, enjoy the message, and hope it's a help to you. And we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.